this is Rick Kaselj from exercisesforinjuries.com. I'm on the road again, and I'm in San Diego at a mastermind meeting, a fitness mastermind meeting, and one of the members is Shawna Kaminski, a fellow Canadian from Calgary. And before the meeting started, we started chatting about the secrets to being fit at 50. I'm approaching 40, and I want to keep staying active and have my fitness increase with age. And I was chatting with Shawna on what I can do to stay as fit as she is at 50. So Shawna, if you can share a couple of your secrets with us.
Well, I think the biggest thing is people use age as an excuse, and they just say, you know what, well, I'm 38, I shouldn't be able to do that. Well, I'm turning 40, I shouldn't, and so the whole thing is that we just shouldn't back off on intensity. I mean, if you're turning 50 and you haven't done anything, then you can't start with super intense workouts. You have to kind of ease into things. But I mean, the biggest problem that people find that I find with people is they say, oh, I turned 40 and my metabolism tanked. Well, it's not really your metabolism that tanked. Over time, you trade fat for muscle because you become more sedentary. And everyone becomes sedentary, like they don't mean to, but they just slow down. As we age, our children get old. If we have kids, children get older, you're not chasing as much, you're sitting more. And I mean, even without children, most people just have a natural slowdown. And so they're in their daily life, they're not as active, and then they kind of find ways to not be as intense with their workouts and as intentional. And they use age as an excuse, whereas it really shouldn't be. So if we're trading fat for muscle due to being sedentary, our metabolism doesn't tank so much as our muscle is metabolically active. And so the more muscle you have, the more your metabolism will stay pumped and revved up. So the key is maintaining your lean muscle tone. And I'm not talking muscle mass. You don't need to go get huge. You just need to maintain the muscle you have, and even build. Like, my goal is, like, I'm always trying to build muscle. Like, I'm not going to build a ton of muscle, but I'm going to maintain what I have. And so that muscle helps maintain my metabolism. And then the other thing is doing short workouts, using cardio. So many people just think, oh, I need to run, I need to get on the treadmill. And you know what? If you like running for mental health or because you love marathons, great. But you're not going to get the body of your dreams running. You're not going to get super lean. You'll maybe get to be a skinnier version of yourself, maybe get skinny fat, but you're not going to get the shapely muscle that you're hoping for. So if you want to run, fine, but then you need to do burst training with some strength training. So that's kind of what now that I look back on it, I'm a mom, I was a teacher for 20 years, now I'm a fitness professional with several businesses. Like, I don't have a lot of time, but I train every single day, very short workouts. It's like, what do I do? Okay, this is what I do. Short burst training with strength training, and I try and do, heavy body weight training like pull-ups and push-ups, which are, people think, oh, it's just body weight. You can't change your body weight when you get tired, And so that's, that's kind of, I look back, that's what I've been doing. It's like, it's working. Yeah,
it's definitely working. And then other things that I've noticed is, when I go to the gym and I'm 40 and I see the people that are 20, I know when it comes to like learning a new exercise or learning a new compound movement, I need to kind of go at things a little bit slower. I can't thrash my body like I did when I was 20. I need to be a little bit smarter at being good in my body, because if I tweak it tweak my back, it kind of throws off my workout for a good week. So I need to be a little bit smarter when it comes to doing the workouts, make sure I have good movement and I'm not going to injure myself. And the second thing I found is that working out with other people kind of pushes your intensity. So it goes to that intensity, and I think there is research to back it up, is that when you train yourself, you kind of go to a certain intensity with the average person, but when you train with others, they'll kind of push you out of that comfort zone and push you into that higher intensity. And so that's kind of something to think about. If you're not pushing yourself hard enough, try to train with someone else or another group, or maybe once a week or once every other week, go train with another person or another group to push you out of your comfort zone and to kind of do different exercises.
Well, and the key with that is the balance between, training smartly. Like, because we want to push ourselves. I also run a fitness boot camp, and so always when I get new clients, it's like 50% today. Just 50%. You're going to be sore anyway, because you have the energy energy of the group.
Yeah.
And like some of these people might not have sprinted since junior high,
Yeah.
and then they just go like,
Yeah.
and so it's like just, you know, go easy. So take modifications and then just kind of build on it. I always say it's a marathon. It is not a sprint when it comes to training.
Mm-hmm.
It's all lifestyle, and then of course it's all backed by sensible eating.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I don't starve myself. I eat, you know, solid nutrition, and it's that 10,000 hour rule. It's like, I'm not on a diet this week. This is how I live, you know? And I'm actually pleasantly surprised because people will say, well, are you getting ready for a contest? Have you just finished some physique contest? I'm like, yes, in 1990. I competed like 100 years ago. But it's just because since that time, I've not been on a contest diet, but it's just sensible eating. I'm not starving myself. I'm just making healthy choices 80% of the time.
Awesome.
So,
awesome.
My secrets.
There you go. Thank you very much, Shawna. And thank you very much for exercises for injuries, readers, listeners, viewers. Here's another interview for you. And if you want more information when it comes to the injury side of things, swing by exercisesforinjuries.com. It's a kind of a resource when it comes to exercise and injuries. If you're watching this on YouTube, make sure you go above and subscribe to this. And then also definitely check out Shawna's newest program, Challenge Fat Loss. I'll have a link down below to it. It's an amazing workout program. So that's it. This is Rick Kaselj and Shawna Kaminski coming to you from San Diego, saying take care and bye-bye.
All right.